Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today I'll be talking about the struggles of developing a social life for an excessive daydreamer. Because I saw someone ask in a forum that I have difficulty developing or building any social life. Like I don't have any social life. I've not had any social life for the past 5 years, 6 years because of my daydreaming. So why does it happen? Like how does it really happen? How does it really escalate to lack of any social life at all? Like the only social life you might have as a daydreamer or as a compulsive daydreamer is just relationships or social life in your imaginary world. Of course, the first aspect to consider is time management, because something about daydreaming is it consumes much of your time. You might take 3 hours, 6 hours in a day daydreaming. And something about also building a social life is time. Let's say if I want to build a social life, I have to go out and meet people. I just can't stay here. I have to go out and meet people. I have to go out and interact with people. So because I'm spending much of my time just indoors and I can't go out, of course I'll not build any kind of social life. And because you're spending much of your time indoors daydreaming, or you're spending much of your time in your life daydreaming, of course it will be hard for you to logically build any social life. So yeah, the other aspect is staying present. Actually, relationships is about listening to someone, sharing and expressing. So because you can't really focus when someone is talking to you, because your mind is drifting to this other world, or you can't focus for a long period of time, people will start feeling that you're not listening to them. And when you people start feeling you're not listening to them, people will start shying away from you, or you'll also start shying away from them because you feel that you're not there for them as a friend, you're not there for them as a sibling. So what happens? Of course your social life will be ruined. The other aspect is withdrawal. As an excessive daydream, actually, you will have the tendency of withdrawing from social situations because you feel that you can't really build connections with them, because social connections sometimes can be so demanding. You might get rejected, someone might overstep on your boundaries, someone might manipulate you, but on the other side also, some other people may support you, some other people may listen to you, some other people may care for you or show some love for you. So it has both these two sides. But now, because you don't want this other side of rejection and being manipulated, what happens? You resort to withdrawing from those situations so that you go to this other world where you form a perfect relationship. So what happens? Of course, it ruins your social life because you're preferring to build a social life in this imaginary world instead of this real world. The other aspect is fear of judgment. So if there is one fear most excessive daydreamers have, is fear of being judged by their friends or their family because of what they do. And it's normal, they will judge you because they don't understand and they can't imagine that that thing cannot be stopped. They can't imagine, like something with life, especially with people, and it's always they really feel that why can't you stop it? Anything. It can be drinking, it can be smoking, it can be anything. Because they are not in your shoes, they can't really imagine that you can stop. The same thing with daydreaming. It's something, it feels new, and there's a lot of stigma around it. So because you are afraid of being judged for what you do, of course you will tend to back away from social life, because being judged is something which is it's not good. It feels there's a lot of pain when you are judged by other people. And the other thing also is you may also be afraid of sharing it because of that fear. Let's say some friends may be willing to just listen to you, but you're also afraid of that because of your experience with other friends. Yeah. So you tend to ruin your social life. And also another thing is you'll end up, so social life is about attending events, going out with friends, playing some games, going to church or going to school, or just going to those places where you meet other people. But because you of your dependence on your on of daydreaming, or your preference of daydreaming, you'll end up missing out on those on those events where you were supposed to build your social life. So because you miss out on those things, what happens to your social life? Of course, it goes down. Yeah. So you may really struggle developing a social life as an excessive daydreamer because of those reasons. And that's why, like, even if you struggle with these things, at least try to have this social life, because this social life actually helps you also with managing the stress and anxiety. It helps you with managing loneliness. And because the excessive daydreaming will not take away or will not be your social life forever. Yes, you might build friends there, or you might also build friends online, but real life connections, like human face to face connections, is always the best kind of connections because of the intimacy and just that level of that feeling of love. So, hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a nice day.